everybody as I fix the camera. Welcome to the Saturday Q&A. Let's see who shows up. Let me fix this. Turn on the comments. It's really annoying how YouTube does that. The comments should be turned on automatically, right? Yeah, let's see who shows up. Some regulars, I think, are going to be here. Hopefully some new people are going to be here for the Saturday Q&A. Rafi, what is going on, brother? We're gonna let the Discord chat know. Hopefully some moderators are here. Everyone, we are live on YouTube. If you want to join that Discord chat, please click the join button next to the subscribe button and become a channel member. For the price of a cup of coffee every month, you could be part of the T3 army. Isn't that so? Doesn't that sound so appealing? Let's see who is here today. One second, guys. I'm turning on comments on my playback screen down here so that I don't have to mess with the camera. Un momento. All right, we have Rafi, we have Yas, fish chips. Ooh, I love me some fish and chips. Guys, still, I haven't found very good fish and chips in Los Angeles. I'll tell you that honestly. Not very many options for great fish and chips around here. Let's see. Dave Marco, Chance, Vasco, Mike Powell, Car Guy, Hugh Miner from Omaha. Dean, Dean's here, so hopefully we get a rant authorization. Rant authorized. Let's tell some more channel members to show up. Hopefully some moderators can make it as well. Dean says rant away. Let's get into some questions, shall we? You know, during these live streams, we talk about watches. A lot of people have questions about watches. We talk about life. We inevitably talk about food. That's typically what, you know, this whole live stream just devolves into a food argument. But, yeah. Check out Salt and Battery for the best fish and chips in New York. Well, next time I'm on the East Coast, I'll take you up on that. But, no, I'm on the West Coast now. So I'm trying to find some good fish and chips in Los Angeles. Let's see. What time is it where you are? It is 11:29 a.m. Let's get down to business. Oh, Crackety Jones from Ireland. Are you still interested in purchasing the Zinn chronograph? So, yes and no. Sometimes I feel very, very motivated to get it, and sometimes I feel less motivated to get it because there are other watches on my list. So, like, for instance, the 1016 is this elusive watch that I really want. And then there's the new Bulova Lunar Pilot Limited that I absolutely love. So that is, that new limited edition Bulova. You know, I hate limited editions, but I think they did it very, very well. Ian Falconer says, 722 in Scotland. Guys, I just do accents of wherever you're from. For any of the new viewers who are offended or surprised or clutching their pearls right now, this is just the normal thing. You tell me where you're from, I do the accent, that's like, come on. That's just how it goes. I'm joking. What is my latest purchase? Oh, let me see. Are we talking car parts or are we talking watches? Everything I like costs money. Stonefist, certified. T3 Bot says, what up, pimps? Chance says, 2:23 p.m. Boston. It's not 2:23 p.m. You East Coasters in the PMs. When us West Coasters are in the AMs. Sheesh. Man, I wish I was still in Boston. Big ups. You see this map right here? Cheers, guys, by the way. We're 5 minutes in. You know, we like to do a cheers. Well, it's home Rooney. Top of the morning. Guys, cheers. What are you sipping on? This is tradition. I am sipping on some Pike's Place from Starbucks. Yes, I am a casual. I drink Starbucks, but I brewed this myself. And actually, Pike's Place Black is one of my favorite blends, honestly. It's bitter and it's dark. Everything you need, nothing you don't. None of this fancy schmancy stuff. So what are you sipping on, guys? Cheers. Wherever you're from. Cheers. We love you. Bad Matt. Uh-oh, party's over. Bad Matt, certified T3 bot. Sim says, bottoms up, iced coffee Pete's. Brewed at home as well. Good man. Pike's Place Keurig style lazy coffee guy. Mike, see, I'm the same way. I just, you know, I'm such a casual. People assume that because I'm an enthusiast of certain things, I'm an enthusiast of all things, right? So, for instance, a lot of people in the watch world are very into pens. And Pen 15 gang, you know, hashtag Pen 15 gang. I'll kick it off, guys. Pen 15, hashtag Pen 15 in the comment section right now. Everybody, hashtag Pen 15. Pen 15 gang, gang. Everybody wants me to be an enthusiast of pens. And the truth is, although I write every day in my notebook, and pens are very important to me, like it has to be a good pen, I'm a casual. I like the Mont Blanc Meisterstück rollerball. I'm not really a fountain pen guy. And the same thing goes with like coffee. Because I'm really interested in watches and cars, people assume that I must have this very advanced, sophisticated connoisseur palate for coffee. But the truth is, I don't. I like black coffee, and it has to be bitter. That's, you know what I mean? I like medium dark roast black coffee. I'm such a casual, it's not even funny. And for everyone that's like, oh, Starbucks isn't coffee. Well, I mean, okay. We have Bad Matt, Mike Kalustian, Stonefist. Let's see some other channel members. Briar Blues, certified T3. How's it going? Other Mike. We've both mics are here right now. John says, I can't stand the smell of coffee, let alone drink it. Okay, let's get Penn Island. Fernando, I don't talk about other YouTubers. I don't gossip about other YouTubers. But bottoms up, guys. First sip of the live stream. Ooh, very good. Very strong. Vince Goodrum, you didn't miss anything. We've only been here for 8 minutes. You're good. You are good to go. Van is funny, says Don. I'm late to the party. Yo, Jory, thoughts on the new tuna? So, I think Seiko has done a good job with some of their recent releases this week. They did these, I don't know what we're gonna call them, land compass turtles. Those are the watches I'm very excited about, by the way. They have these compass bezel, like turtles, essentially. One is in this kind of like rose gold tone, burgundy bezel, and it looks so sick, guys. There's one issue. What is the rule with Seiko in 2021? Please sound off in the comment section. What is the rule? What is the rule for 2021? If you see a new Seiko that you like, it's probably going to be limited, and either way, if it's not limited, it's going to be around $1,000. That's the issue. That is the issue. If it's good, it's limited, or if it's good, it's around $1,000. So I don't have the pricing on that watch specifically yet, but if there were a Seiko that I would get in 2021, it would be that burgundy dial rose gold tone land turtle thing. They just posted it on their Instagram like a day ago, and I was like, dude, this is such a sick watch, and I would absolutely love it, but it's probably going to be, you know, between that or that Bulova Lunar Pilot limited edition titanium two-tone, I would probably get that Bulova, right? I want that history, I want that celebration, I want that titanium chronograph. So if it's $1,000 for a Seiko, of which I have very similar models, or this Bulova, I'll probably put that $1,000 towards the Bulova. That's just me. We have a super chat, Lewis, with the hippo clapping. Dean, Certified Teeter Rot, says, hi from your secret girlfriend, love, Jen. Yo, Jen, don't tell Dean. Oh, I'm flexing for you, baby girl. Dean, you got some competition, baby boy. I don't know what to tell you. Taco's here. Thank you so much for the super chat, guys, by the way. I really do appreciate the super chat. Hashtag still jacked. Taco says, no weapons allowed on YouTube. Cheers, everyone. Thank you for the support. You guys boost my ego like no other. By the way, speaking of new watches, we may have had a restock at the Time Teller shop. Check it out. I believe there's 7 watches available at the Time Teller shop. I will go ahead and send you guys a link. No big deal. Let me go ahead and send you guys a tad bit of a link. Ooh, TFT, the moderator, is quick with the draw on those links. If you want to see some very interesting watches in this collection, go ahead and check it out and let me know what you think, guys. Fish Chips with the question, what do you think of fake patina on watches such as the Longines Heritage? So, as with every design for any watch or product, it has to fit the product, right? So this is a big argument within the watch world. Patination, faux patina. What is good, what is bad? And then with natural patina, what is desirable patination and what is just actual like damage, right, to a watch? This is very subjective, and I don't know if I'd be able to define that for you guys, because I think beauty's in the eye of the beholder. But when it comes to most faux patina, I tend to like. I'm going to be honest with you. Most faux patina on watches, faux patination, I tend to like it. I think that it just makes it more interesting, a bit more rustic. So, yeah, I totally understand why people don't like it, but I do. Derek says, what's the cost for a typical Rolex service? 40mm Yachtmaster. I will be sending mine in soon. Just curious as to what to expect. So it depends. Typically, you're going to spend over $500. But there are instances in which the Rolex techs will tell you that things need to be changed. So depending on what they do, they will, if they see fit, they will change things, and then that just keeps racking up the price. Here's what I will tell you, shameless plug. I would send your watch to TikTokwatchrepairs.com. That's my watchmaker. He's the only person that works on the watches for my shop. So that's who I trust, and if you tell him that you're a Time Teller viewer, he'll hook you up. He's not going to charge you those Rolex service prices. So if you check out TikTok Watch Repairs, you ask for Mike, and you tell him that you're a Time Teller viewer, they will not charge you those crazy Rolex service prices. So yeah, that's what I would do. Oh, I'm gonna butcher this person's name. I really apologize. Norral Cersei. I'm so sorry if I butchered your name. I'm trying very hard here, guys. I have a very diverse viewership So if my ignorant American brain can't comprehend your guys' very cool names, then I'm an idiot Yankee. Hi from a noob. 60s small gold. Okay, 60s small solid gold watch on a NATO. Your opinion? Well, I would need to see the watch in the NATO. Here's what I'm gonna say though. Short answer: thumbs up. You know why? Because it's your watch and you want to wear it like that. So wear what you like and wear how you want to wear it, right? So I haven't seen the watch or the NATO, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say thumbs up. I like it. You know why? Because you like it. And if you came and told me, hey, I have this huge Invicta Zeus Bolt, what do you think? I would say thumbs up. Awesome. You know why? Because you like it. You don't have to worry about mine or any other person's opinion about your stuff. Wear what you want, be proud of what you want, and don't worry about what other people think. That's what I don't understand about the trolls that get so butthurt about my opinions on things. It's like, just because some dude you don't know on the internet has a different opinion than you doesn't mean that you have to be super duper offended. You also don't need to worry about what I feel about literally anything. Yes, okay, so that fellow there has the link to TikTok watch repairs, but at the beginning of his comment, he actually typed TikTok wrong. The link is correct, the name is incorrect on that comment, because there's another TikTok watch store that has a K in the name, and that's not the right one. So it's TICTOC. But that fellow there was correct with the link. I'm not saying this to correct the fellow there. I'm just saying this just in case another person that didn't know was reading that. So that's the link. Thank you, TFT. Quick on the draw again. Again, I wasn't trying to correct you. I was just doing this for the newer viewers. TICTOC. TikTokwatchrepairs.com. If you have a service or a repair, they do everything from Timex to Rolex. They've had Patex. They've had everything. Check them out. Tell them you're a Time Teller viewer, and they won't charge you these crazy service prices. And they've worked on pretty much every watch I own. Okay, so we are at 17 minutes, boys and girls. You know what we have to do? Uh-oh. Some of you guys are rolling your eyes already, but we have to do this. We're gonna pause. We have to pause. Pause. Yes, it's TikTok watch repair in Los Angeles. Pause the live stream. Hold the phone. We just gotta wave, guys. We get a few thousand people that watch this live stream after we finish recording the live show. We just have to, we gotta wave, guys, because guess what? I can see you. I know, you're on your couch, you're chilling. Oh, you're just relaxing on your bed after a long day. But we love you. We love you. All of us are here at the correct time. Because, you know, we do this every week. And this isn't like a new thing. It's not like this live show is a surprise or anything. But we see you. And I'm not being sarcastic or passive aggressive. I'm just saying we do this every week at the same time. And you're just not here. Oh, I have kids. Oh, I have a job. Oh, I actually live on a different part of the world, so being here at that time is inconvenient. Okay, whatever. All right, I've heard it all. The fact is, all of us were here at the correct time doing the live show, and you weren't. So, but we love you. Thank you so much for watching the live show. We absolutely love you. We love you. All right, and we're just gonna wave at you. All right, we love you. Back to the live stream. All right, guys. Dragon, why are you saying these things? What's the point? Because we have a few thousand viewers that watch the recording of the live show, and we need to be thankful to them. Okay, just because you were here during the live show doesn't mean we can ignore all the thousands of viewers that come after. How depressing, great name, says, are you a long lug or a short lug guy, or does it depend on the watch? Well, everything depends on the actual watch, right? But in general, short lug watches are easier to wear. I mean, let's be honest. There's a reason that the Seiko tunas are like incredibly wearable, and it's because their lugs are actually quite stout. They're quite short. They're not super long, so it's not going to feel like a super overly sized watch on the wrist. So typically, the shorter the lug, the easier it is to wear. Now, you just have to be careful that the watchmakers aren't going to make the lugs short and then start stacking the watch higher, because although lug to lug dictates how much space a watch takes up on your wrist, case thickness dictates how cumbersome a watch will be. So as long as the watch is still reasonably thin, or as long as the thickness is reasonable, a short lug to lug is typically easier to wear. Does that make sense? But great question. Jacob Eggington. Hey Jory, what's going on? What's your favorite watch of all time? Uh-oh! He put a U in the word favorite. Are you from the UK? Or Canada? Which one? You're from a Commonwealth country, we know that. You ain't one of these colonists. Hey Jory, what's your favorite watch of all time and your favorite watch in your collection? Well, it's gonna blow your guys' mind. Okay. Oh, Jacob, I'm from the UK. Well, I'm having a cuppa. I'll have a cuppa on you. You dang redcoats. Okay. Just kidding. Like, a huge percentage of my viewership is from the UK. That's why my GMT is set on UK time, on GMT, so that I can keep track of all those redcoats out there. I know you guys are thinking about it. You guys are thinking about taking the colonies back. I heard about it. But guess what? We're ready. Those dang Yankees. Oh, you want some of this, huh? You want some of this? You tea drinkers? Huh? You dang redcoat tea drinkers? You fish and chip, beans and toast eating redcoats? Jory's showing off his Second Amendment. I was kidding. I absolutely love you guys. I don't understand the beans on toast thing, though. That's kind of weird. Okay. What was his question even? What is this question? I forgot the question already, dude. Oops. What's my favorite watch of all time? My favorite watch in my collection. Oh, thank you, Bad Matt. Yeah, if you guys couldn't tell, I have incredibly strong ADHD. Okay, Jacob, let's answer your question. I just went on a whole rant roasting like a huge percentage of my viewership. God, that's bad for business. Button it up time, Teller. Let's get the producer's telling me to get the show on the road. Okay, so my favorite watch of all time, I think, and this changes, right? I mean, I have a ton of favorite watches. I think is the Rolex 6062. Why is this my favorite watch? Well, it's very, very reasonably sized. It's an oyster case, but it's like back when Rolex made very interesting watches. So this is a triple date moon phase. Now, that is the last time Rolex put that any of those complications in an actual oyster case. Now, in modern times, Rolex saves any cool complication for like the Cellini line, which is a huge bummer because no one cares about the Cellini line. But that's why right now the most complicated Rolex you can get is the Sky Dweller. And that's in an oyster case. And then aside from that, you have the Cellini moon phase, which isn't in an oyster case, and it's just not cool. So I think the Rolex 6062 with 36 millimeter gold case, triple date moon phase, it's just such a badass watch. Nicolas Cage owns one, unfortunately. We're gonna have to steal the Declaration of Independence. We're gonna have to steal his 6062, is what we're gonna have to do. But Watch Whimsy, certified T3 bot says just love the channel. Just joined recently, love the channel. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. So that's my favorite. I think that's my favorite watch of all time. Okay, although it changes. Ask me next week and it might be a different answer. But for right now, it's going to be my answer. And then my favorite watch in my collection, that also changes all the time. But watch I wear the most, Seiko Tuna, probably. Favorite watch of all time, either the Sarbo 17 Alpinist or my Rolex Date 1500. I just love those two watches. And they're not my most expensive watches. They're not my most impressive watches. I just love those two watches. It's hard to explain. Nick H with the 1016 Fund super chat says, "How's the 1016 Fund going?" Thank you so much, Nick. 1016 Fund. We will acquire a 1016 eventually. Eventually, God willing, and with your help. Please, I feel like one of these televangelists. It's like, with your help. I said, oh, with your help, I will acquire a Rolex, a 1016, with a beautiful black gilt dial. Now, all of you find it in your heart to send your money to me, so I may, God willing, get a Rolex 1016. Now, find it in your heart of hearts to click that super chat button and put your parents' credit card numbers in and buy me a 1016, a Rolex, a 1016. Oh, can I get an amen? That's how I feel. Preach! Preach! Also, with your parents' credit card numbers, please. I said, please. Find it in your heart of hearts to give me some money to buy a private jet. A private jet to wear my Rolex 1016 on. Can I get an amen? Vasco saying, praise the Lord. Fish Chip saying, amen. You know those guys are literally just using their congregation's money to like buy crazy things. But that's what I feel right now, begging for the 1016 Fund. I swear to God, find it in your heart of hearts to give me a 1016. I just need to be Southern, and I need to have like a prim and proper suit like that Joel Osteen guy. Gulfstream no less, Yair. Gulfstream, baby. I need a new G7 Jetta. Amen, Shane says. Yeah, I need a lifeless gaze. I need a mullet. I need a perfect suit, like Joel Osteen. I need a Southern accent. Amen, praise the watch gods. I do declare. And I need to sound like, I was trying to do like a foghorn leghorn, you know. I said, I do declare. I need a private jet, I do declare. I do need a private jet. And I do need a Rolex, a 1016. I do declare. I keep needing to say I do declare. Because how do you know if I'm declaring it if I don't say that I'm declaring it? My Rolex, a 1016, I do declare, is going to help me spread the word of the watch gods. I do declare. Can I get an amen? Private jet over a 6062. I mean, with your parents' credit card numbers, I can own both. I do declare. I said. You will be a great televangelist in Texas. Vasquez says, Jory moved to Maine. No, I just left New England. Like, I would love to go back to New England, though. And a wandering eye. You guys are cracking me up. Michael Castellano says, love the channel. Saw your video on Bulova the other day. I have anything from Rolex to Seiko. What's your thoughts on Bulova Chrono? So the Bulova Lunar Pilot is like incredible. It's so cool. It's that titanium one though just kind of threw me for a loop. Yair, certified teeth robot, says, if you don't wear a Rolex, you are not a good preacher. As we said, it's a status symbol. Amen. Amen. Oh, we have a super chat from Keenan. We have a super chat from Nick H. Yo, I do declare. Keep those super chats a-coming, I do declare. I said, take your credit cards from your parents and put them in, and tap in a high amount, and send me your parents' money, please, for my Rolex 1016. I do declare. I said. Foghorn Leghorn 1016. I said. Thank you guys for the super chats, though. We're having fun here, but thank you so much. If you had a gong, would you hit it each time you got a super chat? Absolutely. Absolutely. Get me that gong, Nick. Get me that freaking gong. And let's do it. 4 easy payments, 5K. If the Lord divines you, I do declare, a 1016, he will make it so. Almighty Om, can I get an amen? Michael says, my son just asked if I need to put my credit card number in. Nick, get me that gong! He says I'm working on it. Guys, I need I need a stage, a really snazzy suit, a mullet, which I don't even know if I can grow anymore because I'm bald, and I need a Southern Foghorn Leghorn accent. Oh my God, speaking in tongues. I said, I do declare, can I get a Rolex 1016? Expel the demons, I do declare. Find your parents' credit cards and send it to the time teller. Get the time teller a 1016 and a private Gulfstream jet so he may spread the word of the watch gods. I said. I feel bad for anyone who has just joined in to the live stream. I'm so sorry for anyone who just joined in. Neil 2286, I understood every word you said. Well, you are truly a holy specimen, I do declare, I said. Hydromod, holy water, 100% tax-free. This is but a church. This is the church of the time teller. Televangelist, or logical congregation. I do declare. Teddy Gorman with the super chat. He says, buy a Chris Ward Sealander C63 GMT for 1K or save for my Omega Speedy 57. Different complications, but they'll fill the same style void in a collection. Please, Save up for that Omega Speedy 57. I love the Speedy 57. I absolutely love the Speedy 57. Do it. 5 years later, we're all in white robes. 5 years later, everyone's wearing white robes and has these like stick-on beards. And we're all like, time is precious. I did not invent time. Time is precious. I did not invent time. Time is precious. I did not invent time. And I'm there being like with my 1016 and my 6062 on a private jet flying over the congregation, and all you guys are like, I did not invent time. I did not invent time. He tells it. I did not invent time. He tells it. And I'm just twerking on a private jet, flying circles over you guys with my two 1016s, just dabbing. God, that would be the life, dude. Screw politics. I'm just doing that. That sounds like a blast. I don't know about you guys, but that sounds like a blast. 5 years later, Jory apologized for buying a Hublot with all the funds you guys sent in. Oops. Twerking on a jet. Oh, dang. TFT sent a hashtag flat moon. Guys, don't even get... This has already been a crazy enough live stream. We don't need to open up that can of worms. Flat moon! Guys, we all know that the moon is flat. Let's just be real. People smashing Invictas is some sort of weird sacrifice. Jory, instead of a gong, we should get you one of those test your strength machines where you hit them with a hammer for every super chat. Boom, ding! Super chat. Boom, ding! Flat moon! Hashtag flat moon with that coin edge bezel. We got that fluted moon, baby! Dude, my forehead is sweating because we're having just an insane time right now. The Watch Veteran says, watching from Puerto Rico, love the channel, thank you so much. Osman, a warm welcome from Singapore. Yo, send me some Singaporean chicken rice. Send me some chicken rice. Dude, I have a huge amount of Singaporean viewers, and not one of you guys has sent me Singapore chicken rice. I am offended. He asks, are you a one-man show, or is there a right-hand man helping you out with the channel? Yes, I have. We're a small operation, but I do have some editors helping me out. The lead editor being Gato. Round of applause for Gato. Round of applause for the Time Teller team. Let's be honest. Round of applause for me, guys. Round of applause for me. My editors, Gato. Round of applause for them, but guys, round of applause for me, please. What would be the channel without me? Round of applause for me. Thank you, editors, but round of applause for me. Michael says, love the channel, saw your Volvo video. I'm scrolling up because I think I missed a bunch of interesting comments while I was having a crazy like existential crisis. So just give me a second. Because I think I probably missed some interesting comments while I was going berserk. Once again, for the low price of 2 Starbucks coffee each day, you can get Jory a 1016. You guys cracked me up. Thank you for all the comments, guys, by the way. This is a very funny live stream already. Secret to chicken rice is chicken fat, loads of it. Well, send me some Singapore chicken rice, guys. I absolutely love Singapore chicken rice. And if you look at my YouTube analytics, like a huge percentage of my viewership are from Singapore. You guys got like the best foods. Send it over, guys. Share the wealth. Send over that delicious food, baby. Okay. Nick H says, serious question time. He is a certified T3 bot. Do you know if there was any special engineering work required by Omega to design a watch that could work on the moon given it's non-spherical? That is interesting. What I will tell you is that they did have to make sure that the one that went up in space was hand wind and not automatic, because with how flat the moon is, there wouldn't, this is all physics, guys, it might be a little bit over your head. So the moon is super flat, and because of that, yada yada yada, a bunch of physics stuff, can't explain it to you, there's not enough time and you guys wouldn't understand it. The rotor on an automatic watch wouldn't wind. So you have to make sure it's a hand wind caliber because of that. So just to answer your question, the moon is flat. Thank you for the hard-hitting questions, says Matt. Fish Chip says, good question. Shane, kia ora. My Kiwi brother says, join as a T3 bot, boys and girls. Yeah! Please do. Nick H, certified T3 bot, says, wow, I didn't realize that. Dean says, flat moon, reptilian. Dude, how would the time teller know all this stuff unless he was a reptilian? UK. I want more Patek on this channel. I'll talk, I mean, I'm going to be offensive. The only good Patek in the last like 5 years was that stainless steel Calatrava, the annual calendar that they came out with like 2 years ago. That was the only good Patek they've come out with in like the past 5 years, so. Peter Hadlaw, certified T3 bot, thank you so much for all the new channel members. After this live stream, stay tuned to my community tab. Click the community tab and you will see a secret link that we update every week so that you guys can get access to the members only Discord chat. So after this live stream, click the community tab and there will be a members only link. If the link is dead, then don't worry, it will be refreshed in a period of time. Psh, offensive? Never. But Peter Hadlaw, certified T3 bot, really do appreciate it. Let's go ahead and do a wristwatch check because we hit 100 viewers. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm wearing my DW 6600. This defies all logic, guys. I stole this from my dad in like the mid 1990s. Never changed the battery and it still works. Is that possible or is this like radioactive? I feel like there's something, like there's like an allspark in here. Or some like antimatter. How is this possible? Literally took this from my dad in like 95. Never changed the battery and it still works perfectly. This is... There's definitely an allspark in here. So... Sporting my Hamilton Coupe today, Psychofu says. It runs on T3 anger. Oh my god, if this thing ran on stress, it would probably run forever. Milcom, the moderator, is here. Can we get a round of applause for Milcom? Milcom. Milcom, 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 Milcom. Chant it in the comment section, guys. Milcom, 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 Milcom. Guys, in the comment section, Milcom, 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 Milcom. Let's make him as uncomfortable as possible. The pigs in the blankets, chanting it. Taco, chanting it. Let's get it going, baby. Ooh, we got some Hungarian clapping going on. I wonder how that sounds. Yeah, Ear says elves probably change the battery while I'm asleep. That might be possible. You never know. Because that's kind of freaky that this thing's been running for, like, almost 30 years. Milkham's a celebrity. Absolutely, Milkham's a celebrity. Michael says, Milkham, 40mm Air King. Thoughts? Nope. I'm not a fan. But you know what? That is going to be the watch that's really sought after in like 15 to 20 years. That's going to be the watch that everybody wants. So take that as you will. It's not desirable right now. It will be desirable in the future. Milkham says no Air Kings unless it's a Domino's. The Domino's Air King is a cult favorite. Absolutely. I'm probably not going to wear an Air King unless it has that Domino's logo on it. The Domino's set is complete with a gong. We got to get a gong, guys. Gong, gong. Ronan says, lovely day to you guys, newbie in the Q&A. Well, Ronan, I'm sorry that you showed up for this one because it was crazy. Nick H, Certified 2000, says, Domino's Rolex is my grail. I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you. That is such a funny watch. You know what's even funnier? Uh-oh. Guys, I'm sorry. I told you that this is going to devolve into a food live stream. And it's about to right now because I'm about to open up a can of worms and I bet a bunch of you guys are going to get upset. Domino's is like the worst. Domino's is like the worst pizza ever. I would rather eat soggy cardboard. So, I'm a bit of a foodie. Peter Hadlaw, certified T3 bot, says, how does one justify a luxury watch versus cheaper ones? Like, I get it. Decoration, accuracy, history, quality, features, etc. Excuse me. Still feels like diminishing returns. I do find the higher end ones beautiful. Well, okay, so coming from a consulting background and marketing background, diminished returns is a principle I'm very aware of. I don't think necessarily you can argue diminishing returns in the watch world because it's not as cut and dry. You as the consumer are going to spend the money dependent on how badly you want it. Right? Shane says it's a feeling. Exactly. So there aren't KPIs like in business, key points of interest, that we can look at that's actually going to show us a trajectory of like diminished returns where the amount of work or ad spend or investment going in is reaping less and less and then into negative ROI. It's not as easy when it comes to buying luxury goods. It has more to do with how you feel towards them and what that item makes you feel when you wear it and how badly you want that item. So if there were a way to actually quantify that, that'd be very interesting, but I think that it's a little bit difficult to do. Good point. First delve into luxury items. Yeah, I mean, you got to navigate this carefully. Don't buy the first thing that you want. I'm sorry. Don't buy the first thing you see. Make sure it's something you really want. Make sure it makes you feel something. Make sure you're really drawn to it. And if you can reasonably afford it, then you won't get that buyer's remorse. And the thing is buyer's remorse is kind of super temporary, because most of the time you can unload the product and not take a huge hit, as long as you were like reasonably smart when you purchased it. The worst feeling is seller's remorse, right? Selling something that you've had and then realizing it's much more difficult to attain again. That's a much worse feeling, and unfortunately it's a very common feeling within the collector's world, whether it be, comic book collecting, retro video game collecting, car collecting, watch collecting. Collectors, I'm warning you right now, seller's remorse is way worse than buyer's remorse. You spent too much money on something. Okay, chill, find a buyer, sell it. If you really need the money, maybe take a bit of a hit, but you'll be able to cover yourself, offset some of that debt by unloading the product. Seller's remorse, though, okay, you've sold something, you have the cash, but now you've realized that all those feelings you had with that item and all those memories you had with that item, you kind of want that item back, but it's now much more difficult to get. That's a worse feeling, in my opinion. Nick H, Certified T3 Bot, says, I've lost a lot of monetary value buying watches, but have... I'm so sorry, guys. Tongue twister here. I've lost a lot of monetary value buying watches, but have lost 0 watches in the process. So there's that. Yeah. I haven't... Okay, so here's what TFT, the moderator, says. When considering taking a hit when selling an item. Okay, when considering taking a hit when selling an item, the hit is the price of your experience. Very profound. Thank you for that. Thank you. Yair says, I'm pretty sure I'm a hoarder. I'm not just a collector. Bad Matt, Certified T3 Bot. You lose money chasing watches. You never lose watches chasing money. Oh yes, the old adage that our uncles taught us. You crack me up, bro. You lose money chasing women, but you never lose women chasing money. Amen, baby. Woo! Can I get an amen? I do declare. Cheers to that. I get too attached to my watches to sell them. Yeah. I think I have like an inner circle of my watches, and then I have other watches that I still love too much to sell, but there's like a few watches in my collection that I know for a fact I will never sell. Yes, TFT, Certified T3 Bot and moderator. He says, Japan sellers have often been known to take great care of their items, culturally speaking. Yes. So, here's a little tip for you guys. I should probably make an episode just explaining this. If you are buying overseas and the seller is from Japan, it doesn't mean that like you don't have to worry about anything and you don't have to blah blah blah. No, still do your due diligence. But one of the best secondhand markets when it comes to watches is Japan, because the Japanese collectors, for some reason, I mean, they're a very meticulous people, take incredible care of their watches and their cars. But we're specifically talking about watches. So the great thing is being a vintage store owner. whenever we get a potential item coming from a seller in Japan, I get very excited because I know that that item is most likely going to be like meticulously cared for. And the good thing is the Japanese sellers typically are very, very thorough when it comes to describing the item. So it's not kind of like these shady eBay sellers, you know, that give you like 3 blurry pictures and then the item's like, the item description just says, look at photos. It's like, okay. No, like the cool thing about most Japanese sellers is that on their listings, you will see like a whole grading system. You'll see a key, you'll see a description, and then you'll see like a full readout of each part of the watch, which is really cool. So yeah, the Japanese take really good care of their watches, which is great. Yep, and Shane says, and cars. Yeah, it's crazy. In any United States city, you look at most cars and they're all like, a lot of them are really poorly kept. A lot of them are just like bashed up, scraped, like caved in on certain parts of the car. It's just like, Americans really do not take very well care of their cars. But the cool thing is that in Japan, and pretty much every car vlogger talks about this. Whenever they go to Japan and they're looking just around the cities, every car is like meticulously like kept. It's crazy. Even like old cars, like undesired, like non-enthusiast cars, are like really well kept, which is awesome to see. It's almost like they care about the items they've spent money on. Interesting. Milk and the Moderator says, I bought my Sarbo 6.5, cocktail time, secondhand from Japan, flawless. It's awesome. Bad Matt, Certified Teeth Robot says, and they're waifu pillows, in case you want your girl experienced. Konosuba. Fish Chip says, I get attached the stuff to the point where I can't wear stuff, even trainers. I just leave them in the box. Uh-oh. Don't do that. Yo, can we do the anime stream now? Can we just like shift into anime? Konosuba is like the best anime ever, guys. Can I just say that? Everybody, please just agree with me. Can you guys send me Megumin stuff to my P.O. box? And I'll do a Megumin unboxing. Please, guys, please. Fish Chip says yes. Darkness is so hilarious. Darkness is so hilarious. The fact that they created a character like that is so uncomfortable and funny. Yeah, absolutely. Shane says, anime. Why can't you kids watch something that's more sophisticated, like Star Trek? Whatever, dude. There ain't anime titties in Star Trek, baby. Pfft, I don't know what to tell you. Hashtag anime titties in the comment section. Woo! I'll kick it off. Guys, in the comment section, spam it. Spam it, baby. I'll make a cup of tea. Seiko Fu says, Scooby-Doo-Doo. That's my Scooby-Doo impression. Guys, rate it. 1 to 10. Milcom says that's the correct spelling of hashtag anime titties. TFT says 9 out of 10, 7.4, 8.5, 8. Yo, that's pretty impressive. Thank you, guys. That's pretty impressive. 9.5. Woo! 8. Bad Matt with the 420. Woo! You guys rock. All right, guys. Well, we've been here for an hour. I'm going to wrap this one up. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. You know, you could have been here at like, here's what I'll say. You could have been anywhere at this point of time, wherever it is. People got mad at me last week because I said you could have been anywhere here this morning, but people wrote to me and they said, well, it's not technically morning when I watch you, it's actually nighttime. So here's what I'll say. At this point of time, wherever you are, even you, the recorded viewer who didn't show up during the live show, you could have been here at any moment, but you chose to hang out and spend this beautiful hour with us, and I really do appreciate it. So I'm just gonna do a quick second and say my thank yous. First, I want to thank Milcom. Then I want to thank the other moderators, that fella there, Bryson, Adam H. We love you guys. We cannot do this live show without the moderators. They keep everything silky smooth. They send the links out that they need to send. They help answer questions and keep everyone in check. I want to thank Bad Matt for the Konosuba reference. But seriously, I want to thank all my channel members, the new members that showed up. You know, $4.99. You know, you'd be surprised how far that goes on this channel. It really does help us out. Out of the goodness of your heart, voluntarily, you chose to support this channel, and that truly means a lot to me. It's never would I have ever imagined that people that have never met me personally believe in the content so much that they would want to, you know, actually like work to keep it going. It's insane. Thank you so much to my channel members. And then the truth is, I make this content for you, the viewer. I don't care if you're a channel member. I don't care if you're a moderator. I don't care. Just you being here, a viewer, it seriously means a lot. It's insane to me. What is a channel without a viewer? So for you watching at home, thank you so much. We love you. Give yourself a round of applause. So what do I say, guys, at the end of every live stream? Get out of your comfort zone. Tell someone you love them. And at the end of the day, you are all you got, so you got to tell yourself you love them. You know, in 2020 into 2021, a lot of us have felt kind of isolated, disconnected from one another. We have to fight back. We can't let that happen. This isolation and emotional disconnection, we have to, we can't allow humanity to disappear like that. So we need to stay connected. So tell someone you love them, and don't lose yourself. You gotta tell yourself you love yourself as well. So I'll kick it off. I love you guys, each and every one of you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. I'm Jory Goodman, the time teller, and always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it. And if you find your parents' credit cards, please find the numbers on the front and then the security code on the back with the expiration date. Put it into the YouTube super chat function and give us some 1016 fund money so I may have a Rolex 1016 and a Gulfstream jet, I do declare. Love you guys.